So today we have Kingpin from the MCU taking on Bane from the Nolanverse. Who wins? Let's find out. So, who's stronger? Well, Wilson Fisk, aka Kingpin, is just a very large, obese, yet muscular man. He's easily thrown men with just one arm, slammed Daredevil through a thick wooden table, overpowered Daredevil and Punisher, easily broken out of handcuffs, busted through a wall, and easily lifted Bullseye and broke his back, despite him wearing the protective Daredevil suit. But Bane, it was just a physical monster in that Batman movie. He casually snapped necks with one hand, knocked out a cop with a headbutt, and easily tossed another cop, easily held Batman up with one arm, easily lifted and then broke Batman's back, and the guy has even punched into a concrete pillar, like straight into it. That's insane for humans' standards. I'd say they're very close, with Bane taking a slight edge. Because come on, punching into a concrete pillar, that's insane. But what about durability? Well, Bane literally shrugged off hits from Batman like they were nothing, just completely unaffected by them. And he's like one-shotted opponents with ease. Uh, Even after his mask broke, he was still taking Batman's punches very well, only being slightly staggered by them. He also withstood being sent flying through glass doors and just got right back up. But Kingpin's suit is tear resistant and presumably bulletproof. He's withstood being impaled by several small pieces of glass, shook off hits from Daredevil and Punisher, withstood a brutal beating from Daredevil, who had like tape, like a lot of tape wrapped around his hands, was unharmed when he was sent flying through a store window by a speeding limo, and he quickly recovered from a small explosion from one of Kate Bishop's trick arrows. Although he was knocked out, he recovered from it very quickly. Fisk does have more feats, but Bane took Batman's punches just as well as Fisk took Daredevil's punches, Punisher's punches, Poindexter's punches. See what I'm saying? So I'd just say they're fairly even here, although Fisk's suit does give him a slight edge in durability. And as for speed, I don't think either of them are much faster than the other. Both of them have been able to match Batman and Daredevil respectively, and both of them are bullet timers. So both of these guys are just physical monsters when it comes to, human physicality, especially in the strength and durability department. But now let's talk about skill. You wouldn't think these guys were skilled fighters, but they are, and they've proved to be. Uh, Bane's fighting style simply combines brawling with wrestling and perfectly utilizes his strength. He casually defeated several cops at once without even getting tagged one time. In his first fight with Batman, he dominated Bruce. Like, just dominated in easily defeating him by breaking his back. And in their next fight, he matched Bruce for an extended amount of time and was never really bested by him, only lost because Catwoman got involved. And and Christian Bale's Batman, Batman is a master of ninjutsu, and he's bested Ra's al Ghul. The guy is was incredibly skilled, and Bane was able to match him for an extended amount of time. That is, yeah, he's a lot more skilled than you might think. But what about Fisk? Well, despite having no training, he is a very formidable and dominating fighter simply because of his large size. He's a brawler who perfectly uses his immense brute strength and size. This allowed him to hold his own very well against technical skilled fighters and martial artists. Guys like Daredevil, twice, bested and nearly killed Poindexter, and he was dominating Kate Bishop with ease until she used one of her trick arrows. And Kate Bishop's won several martial art competitions before the show started. So yeah, she's incredibly skilled in herself. It's really close here, but I'd say Bane is slightly better here. Fisk never actually beat Daredevil. In their first fight, Daredevil barely bested him. In their last fight, Daredevil still got the upper hand over him, eventually. Although Bane was never truly bested by Batman. Not just Batman. Uh, that's my thinking of it. Uh, so, who wins? Well, both of these guys, like I said, are physical monsters for humans' physicality standards, and both are brutal and dominating combatants. Uh, this is why I wanted to do this fight. This fight intrigued me because of this. But I gotta side with Bane on this one. He is stronger, arguably tougher, and has better showings when it comes to fighting and skill. Not to mention, because of Bane's incredible strength, Fisk won't be able to use his large size and strength against him as well as he could against someone like Daredevil. His size and power is the only reason he was able to match Daredevil. With that gone, he's not as dominating and fierce of a fighter. He's just not. This would be a great, brutal, hard-hitting fight. This is a fight that really intrigued me, which is why I did this video, like I said. Uh, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna be siding with Bane on this one. I mean, he's just a physical monster. I wish we actually got to see more of him in Christian Bale's trilogy, but Bane wins. Like and subscribe if you did enjoy. Leave a comment of what you think and hit the notification bell to be notified of all my future videos and all the great stuff. Catch you on the next one. Peace.